What is good, Raider Nation? It's your boy Raider Alex back with yet another video for you guys. Anybody that's new to the channel you guys love Raider related content just like this, make sure to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Also make sure to hit that bell notification, that way you get notified every time I post a video just like this one. Without further ado, let's jump right into the topic of this video. The Las Vegas Raiders defense once again stepped up for the Raiders big time as we got the victory, in large part due to their ability to create turnovers and from a game-sealing sack that resulted in a safety. Thanks to the Raiders defense, the Raiders for the first time in the regular season were able to put more than 20 points on the board. This is now back-to-back weeks where the defense held their opponents to less than 17 points, and it's 3 straight weeks where we have been able to create a turnover, which is very exciting to see. But today I just wanted to break down and analyze some of the most notable plays I saw from the Raiders defense on tape this week. So without further ado, let's jump right into the tape. Now in this first play, the Raiders get close to an interception here by Marcus Peters off of this dump off pass. Look, even though we weren't able to get the interception, it's showing that we're starting to get closer. We're being put in the positions to potentially make a play. Good play right here from the young rookie. Tyree Wilson goes unblocked and is able to help stuff the run. Third down here for the Raiders, and the defensive line is able to bring down Mac Jones. Adam Butler here was able to shed his block, and also Jerry Tillery helps him out by getting in the way of his man, and it leaves Butler to run unblocked to bring down Mac Jones. Right here we see Mad Maxx Crosby swats the hand of the right tackle. He swats it out of the way and he's able to get into the backfield to stop the run. On this one, just a perfectly timed blitz by linebacker Robert Spillane, and then Crosby is able to get his hands up and swat down the pass. And on this rep, hats off to the defensive line for getting pressure on Mac Jones, which ultimately results in an interception from Trayvon Merrick. Crosby and Kuntz here are able to crash on the edges, which forces Mac Jones to step up and eventually move outside of the pocket, and he throws a terrible pass on the run, which results in an interception. Now right here, I really like this rep from defensive end Tyree Wilson. He's just doing a much better job in the run game than what he did in the first couple weeks when I did a film breakdown on him. Now right here we can see slot cornerback Tyler Hall here does a perfect job timing the blitz off of the edge, which just forces Mac Jones to just concede on the play and take a sack. Great job right here. Now third down here for the Raiders, and this is just very solid coverage from linebacker Divine Diablo on the tight end. And what I love too is just look at everybody behind Diablo just swarming towards the ball. So if Diablo was able to make a play on it, tip the ball up, or if it just flies off of the tight end's hands, then that could easily just result in an interception, and that's just what you want to see from your defense. Once again, we get Maxx Crosby making a play, makes former Raiders right tackle Trent Bound just look terrible on this rep, and he's able to run freely into the backfield and make a stop in the run. Maxx Crosby once again making a play, but this time rushing the quarterback. Just excellent use of hands here, allows him to blow by his man and get pressure on Mac Jones, which results in an incomplete pass. And right here, Robert Spillane had himself an interception, but it goes right through his hands. Definitely a missed opportunity by this defense, but this defense is definitely getting in a much better position to create turnovers now. Here the Raiders get lucky. The Patriots wide receiver ultimately drops the ball. He beats Jacorian Bennett in coverage, and Mac Jones fits the ball in a very tight window. It's actually a great throw by him, but he's just not able to come down with the catch. And here on this play, the play of the game, once again, it comes from our star defensive end, Maxx Crosby. He gets isolated one-on-one with the right tackle, and when you do that, you just have no chance against Maxx Crosby, who gets the safety to win the game. And I just love how Max has been playing this season. He's really becoming a superstar, and more importantly, becoming a true closer on this defense, making game-sealing plays. You love to see it. He's starting to remind me a little bit of Khalil Mack when he had that great 2016 season, just completely dominant, and most importantly, like I said, making game-sealing plays. So the Raiders defense in back-to-back weeks has gotten the job done, and arguably has won us the game in these past few weeks. Now a big factor to take into consideration is the fact that we've been going against mid-level quarterbacks and not the greatest offenses. So look, do I expect the Raiders to be a top 10 unit moving forward throughout the rest of the season and have them shut down high-powered offenses? No, I do not expect them to do that. But hey, I did not expect that from this defense prior to the season. I really thought the offense was going to be the strength of this team, and thus far that hasn't panned out. And overall, I have been pleased with the defense. I like our secondary. I like how the linebackers have been playing and looking. And we also got Maxx Crosby, who's just playing out of his mind right now. And most importantly too, the Raiders defense are finally starting to get turnovers. That's just absolutely huge for a defense. And this is now 3 straight weeks with a turnover. And they've also been in positions to create more turnovers. So it just shows to me that this defense is starting to gel overall. And just in general, they've been very solid this season. I understand the competition hasn't been the best the past few weeks, but hey, the old Raiders defenses of the past, it did not matter who they're going up against. They would still give up over 20 points and a lot of times wouldn't get any turnovers. So I'm just glad to see they're getting the job done when we need them to. And this may just be the season where we finally have a defense that isn't ranked in the bottom 5 of the league. So that is very exciting, but the Raiders offense will need to pick it up moving forward because it's not very realistic for me to keep relying on the defense week in and week out to get you wins, especially when we start going up against better offenses like Kansas City. But as it stands right now, the Raiders in terms of total yards allowed are 11th in the National Football League. We're 8th when it comes to passing yards, 21st when it comes to rushing yards, and in terms of points per game, which is the most important stat in my opinion, we are 19th overall. So really, this is a big improvement compared to the years past with the Raiders defense. We've usually been bottom 5 when it comes to these statistics, and if you would have told me these stats before the season, I would have been very pleased with the defense. But as I said, I am expecting and I'm hoping for this offense to step it up. That's really what could take this team to the next level in my opinion. But Raider Nation, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. And also for anybody that's new to the channel, you guys love Raider related content just like this one, make sure to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. With that being said, I will see you guys in the next one.